Well, Ben, you were saying that the lack of humidity is what's making it so nice out there. Does that stick around into this weekend?
It does continue through our holiday weekend, and we're trying to do our part to warm up the pools. I know a lot of them will be opening up this weekend, but actually some cooler air will start to work in over the next 24 hours. Been a warm one out there today at 85 degrees. That's where we're at right now, but does feature some cool nights, our weather pattern here, and some warm afternoons. Nice Memorial Day weekend weather with temperatures topping out in the upper 70s and lower 80s, and most of the area staying dry. And not only through this weekend, but perhaps for the rest of the month of May through late next week. We see no real organized storm system, so no significant weather makers unless there's some major change in the weather model data between now and then. It's a pretty quiet weather pattern for us. A nice finish to the month of May. 85 our high, 5 above the normal of 80, 7 off the record, that which is 92. That was set a long time ago, back in 1921, about 102 years ago. 85 and 83 at the airports right now. Feels a tad bit cooler than the actual temperature thanks to that really low humidity at 31%. Live view, by the way, with our First Savings Bank cam, part of our U of L Health Camera Network. We have a light northeast breeze out there, and temperatures are mostly in the lower 80s, but 79 right now in Hodgenville and Munfordville, so all comfortably warm across the area. As Shay was mentioning, humidity trackers showing really low levels of the humidity as we head through the weekend, getting a little bit more humid, but still not too bad for the rest of the month here as we wrap up May, Tuesday and Wednesday. If you have some plans this weekend, you can see quite a few of those activities to the left of your screen there. It's going to be nice out to enjoy the weather. 78 Saturday. Sunday, a high temperature up to around 80 degrees and just an outside chance of an isolated shower in the afternoon. Closest showers today have been off to the west of Nashville, but you can see the majority of the area with that clear sky. Still a tad bit of haze out there, perhaps due once again to the wildfire smoke that's been up in Canada drifting our direction with that north flow. Our temps out there this evening in the 70s and then dropping down to the 50s and 60s overnight. It'll be comfortably cool. And then tomorrow with that northeast breeze, a cool shot of air, so about 10 degrees cooler than today, but still really, really nice with those low to mid 70s for tomorrow afternoon, trending about 5 degrees below normal for tomorrow, and just as lovely for our Friday with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s and a mostly sunny sky. I've been showing you this the last couple of days. This is the total amount of rainfalls we added up day by day by day for the rest of this month through May 31st. And notice not much happening here locally. Rain off to our southeast and to the west, but just kind of a hole right there in the middle of a lot of dry time on the way. So lows for tonight, nice and cool out there in the 50s eventually, but much of this evening, again, will be in the 70s and 80s, that drop off in temperatures after our sunset. For tomorrow, low to mid 70s, nice refreshing day, we'll call it out there with the low humidity and the mild temperatures. 79 on Friday, 78 Saturday, and 80 on Sunday. Notice the warm up as we go into next week. Memorial Day 83, and we could top off at around 90 by the middle of next week. We typically hit 90 right around June 1st, our first 90-degree day. So that would be pretty close to average, and the heat could roll on for the first couple of days of June, and as we head towards our Crusade for Children weekend as well.